Hey everyone, I'm Nate.
And I'm Abby.
We're the RC Sailors. Welcome to our RC family. We're at the airfield today. As you can hear, we've got planes actually flying. Yeah, we got together with some friends and some other club members have come up here with kids and everything. And actually the person flying the plane behind me right now, I think is 9 years old, so very cool. Happy to be up here. It's a little chilly, but with the sun out, it feels great, so it's time to fly. Today, we have a little drone we're going to share with you. This is a GPS drone that falls under $100. Yeah, a GPS drone under $100. So we have to set our expectations right out of the box. This is brushed motors, but that doesn't mean we can't have fun with this. This is not the first time we've seen a drone like this. This might be like the third or fourth time we've seen a drone with this shape, the brushed motors, the little splatter of paint on the top. Hubsan did something with this, JRC did something with this. Now we have a JXD 518. We'll have a link for you in the description box below if you want to check it out for yourself. But we got ours for $92. That's the price point it's right at. So give or take $5 here and there. Sometimes they go on sale.
I think I just saw it like around $120.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we got a great deal on this.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing the reason the price goes up sometimes is because some reviewer has got their hands on this before us, said it was good, probably is good, and that means the people that sell it can up the price a little. So anyway, we've got lights on board, 720p camera, and it does actually record to a micro SD card that you just slide into the bottom of the drone, just like previous ones we have seen. And it's not included, that's right. It does have a dedicated transmitter though, with altitude hold, which is very nice. And you're gonna just pair up your phone to this to have a Wi-Fi FPV feed. So if you want to get your hands onto an easy to fly GPS camera drone, you're very new to the whole thing, this would be a good one to learn on. Abby, do you remember our red and white Hubsan drone? We had a little camera drone just like this, and it was like $100, but it didn't have the Wi-Fi FPV thing at all. Yeah. So in just a couple years, they've come so far. On the transmitter, everything is labeled, which I love. Some of it doesn't make any sense, but it's labeled. Rates and return, at least.
Doesn't make sense.
Geometric? Geomagnetic, I'm sorry. Geomagnetic?
What was that? Calibration?
Probably calibration. What would S and L be?
Slow. And long.
Okay.
Speed, it's speed.
Photo, video.
That has to be like speed.
I would think so, but it says speed up here. So we'll play around, we'll figure it out. Here's our phone mounting system. This is just going to go on the top of the transmitter. Our flight battery is nice because it's a JXD plug, so it's very universal. It says it's a 610 milliamp battery, 2-cell, which is very interesting because, I don't know, it's 610. How do they get that? Why not just go with 600? 610. We have a USB charge cable. It's very nice, good quality. A little LED indicator to let us know when it's charging. 4 spare props come in this little bag, a Phillips screwdriver and spare screws. The screws are what hold your props on. Then we have our instruction manual, but it's kind of cool that they did this.
Nope, that's a tutorial.
Oh, that's a video tutorial. Well, the app, let's see.
The QR code is so small in the instruction manual that I just had to type in the name, which was JXD GPS. Yeah.
Okay,
my
that's
phone wouldn't
tiny.
even scan that.
Wow, it's like it was supposed to be printed larger.
Yeah.
Wow. Let's fly this and see how it does, see if it's worth your hard-earned money or not. Guys, again, if you're interested, we'll have a link in the description box below.
Is that supposed to read like concept?
Oh yeah, that's weird, isn't it? Concept. I didn't even notice that. It's so funny, the words that they print on these Chinese RCs.
But even if it's supposed to be concept, like,
I'm excited to see like a truck that they just put like turd on the side. Like they just don't know what it means, you know? Okay, let's do this. The SL button is what starts it, but you also have to, oh, that was fast. You have to, there's a little transmitter icon. Okay, I just got a notice and then the app crashed.
Oh no.
Yeah, Abby, if you don't care. Let me see, I think I can get it. Drone apps. Let's see if it'll reconnect, guys. We're just working on, okay, I've got it back and we're recording again. Okay, well, I do have a video feed. It's fairly choppy. And it looks like a lot of the telemetry is not working. Like it doesn't tell me how many satellites I have or the battery life, my distance and flight time. It's all at the top. It's labeled, but it's all zeroed out. So the only thing that seems to be working right now is my video feed. And that's it.
So two things. The geomagnetic button was the button to calibrate it. So
to do a compass calibration.
Long press it and your transmitter gives you a beep. Then you counterclockwise horizontally rotate it. The transmitter gives you another beep, and then you face up counterclockwise vertical rotation, and it gives 2 beeps.
That's right.
So it was really easy.
Now, all this hovering that it's doing right here is completely on its own. I'm not touching throttle, yaw, or anything. So that's really good. That's a really good GPS hold. It's flying extremely well, especially because we have a good, like, I don't know, 5-mile-an-hour breeze coming through. You know, it's a solid wind. It's enough to make us stand here and shiver. And the drone is combating that really well. So I like to just let it hover there so you guys can see that. The camera quality is not horrible for a drone that costs $100. Let's fly up some. Abby, you don't have to worry too much now. I trust the drone, so I'm okay with flying a little bit higher. I'll fly farther out too to make it easier on you. And it flies pretty quick. That's actually moving right along really fast. Let's turn back around. Now my video feed is bad and we're getting some weird toilet bowling. Okay, it's held a spot now. So we're getting some latency out here at this distance. And if I had to guess, I'm only like, I don't know, 50 or 60 feet high and maybe 100 feet out, maybe.
Not very far.
No. I do have the feed, but I wouldn't want to fly away much further than that.
Especially since the app crashed.
Yeah, not trusting it a whole lot.
It's pretty rare when an app crashes.
I'm surprised this has speed button. Let's see. There's 2 rates. I want to fly it lower and fly by and see if that actually did adjust the rates. Because usually we don't see rates on a GPS drone like this. There's 3. There's 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah,
I can tell a difference. Yeah.
Forward.
Here's what I want to do when I go from right to left. Watch the pitch of the drone, guys. It definitely cuts back some. So there are rates. I'm really surprised to see that. I really wish the telemetry was working because there are drones for $100, a GPS drone you can buy that has all this stuff that actually works.
Mm-hmm. I feel like we didn't like the others.
We didn't very much.
Style.
No.
Yeah, we weren't very impressed.
No. But it's worth testing because you just never know. Now I'm going full forward into the wind and it's struggling, so it's nice to have those rates. Look, when I let go of the right stick, it just stops dead in its spot. As a GPS drone and just holding its position in one spot, watch. It does a really good job at it. It doesn't have to take forever to find that spot and just hold there. It's doing such a good job at that. That's the best thing I can say about this drone. It hovers really well in one spot. And you can get a decent little camera shot, but there's so much lag and latency with the app, it's almost unusable. You know, one thing that we did when we set out and made this channel, we always said, I'm never gonna have something, we agreed, we'll never put anything on our channel that is junk and tell people otherwise, because some of the stuff that we bought when we were early into this hobby, we based very heavily on someone else's word that we trusted, and it ended up being junk.
That's why we continually get mad about like different phone holders that are what we call chip clip, because if you don't, like, they don't fit your phone unless you take your phone out of the case. But the clip itself isn't strong enough to hold your phone even when it's out of the case. So are you going to put an $800 phone
and a $100 drone clip,
25-cent piece of plastic for a drone worth $100 and shatter your screen? Because I'm not, and I'm never going to tell you guys to do that. So why not get the chip clip?
It works.
Put it in all the drones because it will hold any size phone, whether it's a regular or large. I don't know, that's just what we do.
I want to do
Some
return to home.
people don't like that, believe it or not. There are people in this world that don't like. I'm
going to fly it out.
Tell you guys how it is.
The last thing there is to test on this, because the other functions don't work in the app, like, oh, the beeping.
What?
I didn't even hit that. The battery's just low. Okay, so the battery's low and it's returning to home. That's an auto return.
Auto return to home?
So that's good to know that when the battery's low, we'll do that.
It was not a long flight time, Nate.
I'm going to say 5 or 6 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
Yeah. And that was a freshly charged battery just from, you know, an hour ago. It just got pulled off the charger. So, okay, I can wrap this up without even having to jump in front of the camera while it returns. Sorry about the beeping, but that's part of it. I'd say it's a very easy pass. If you happen to get this and you own one, and it was a gift or something, just keep it, fly it, and enjoy it for what it is, because it does fly really, really well.
I think the newer Hubsan drones with GPS are way better bang for your buck than
what we'll do is we'll card a few drones throughout this video at the top, and at the end of the video we'll have a good recommendation, something around this price point that we recommend
on
more.
our end screen.
This beeping is awful, so I'm just going to wrap this up and say thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hey, there, the beeping stops when it lands. Not bad. Overall though, definitely a pass. If you guys like what we do,
it's a pass because there's better things.
Yeah.
That's why.
And a lot of the things in the app just didn't perform at all. So if you appreciate our honesty and want to support what we do, we'll have our Patreon linked at the in the description box below, beside the link to this drone. You still can check it out for yourself. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye.